Vehicle, I just put a video out on the windshield wipers, the nozzle sprayer popping off the feed line, and then how to replace it. This is the kit. There's two kits for the back, and this has a rear evaporator in it. Here's your part number. Here's your other part number. It takes 41 ounces of Freon. Typically the tools that I get by with is a pick, a long 3/8 drive extension, 3/8 drive ratchet, 13mm socket, some kind of channel lock or whatever. But anyway, you pull it into a vacuum and it'll stay into a vacuum. It'll show that it's not leaking. But then when you go to charge up the system, it'll start pissing out back here in the back. So you'll think everything's fine. It's just low charge or whatever from sitting. But in all reality, leaking right there at the rear evaporator. So I'm going to pull all that apart, put everything back together, charge it up, and get this man back on his way. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. No crazy labor charges or anything. That's why it's important to know what you're working on and where the common failures are, and this is one of them on these. I think it's like 2013 to 2019 Explorers. This is actually a common leak in the AC system where it has the rear evaporator. These actually only go on one way. One's bigger than the other one. Take a little brass brush and clean them off. Yeah, see, that's why it was leaking. There was a lot of corrosion buildup around this. Sometimes these can be really bad to get apart, and you have to buy like the splicing kit line. They have like I think it's like an aftermarket kit you can splice in. And sometimes you have to replace the lines all the way back. I'm gonna take a little R134 Pag Oil and grease these up real quick. Oil these up. Good. And good. Lightly cinch these up when I'm done. You ain't got to Gorilla Glue it together. Give it a nice little snug. Okay. Let's go put it back into a vacuum and see what we got. We're charged up, 41 ounces, normal system operating pressures for this temperature and humidity. Let's go check and see if we got cold air. Oh yeah, nice and cold. All right, Mr. Customer, have a nice day.